Kia ora everyone, it's Nathan Rose from Intergen here in beautiful Auckland, New Zealand, and I'm excited to share with you this week the secret behind creating exquisite apps and experiences on the Power Platform that your users will love. I recently read User Friendly: How the Hidden Rules of Design Are Changing the Way We Live, Work, and Play. This book is an absolute must-read for any app maker on the Power Platform. It will completely transform the way you approach your role. One of the points that the authors make is that humans might fail, but they're not wrong. And if you try to mirror their thinking just a little, even the stupidest and strangest things that people do have their own indelible logic. You have to know why people behave as they do and design around their foibles and limitations rather than to some ideal. Wow, that's quite a statement. User error is such an endemic concept in software development that even the military has a term for it: PEBCAKE. Problem exists between keyboard and chair. And yet, as the authors of User Friendly assert, user error isn't a thing. When there's a breakdown between user expectation and app functionality, the onus isn't on the user. They didn't get it wrong. The app maker did. It's not user error, it's app maker error. I'll give you an example. Years ago, I worked for a manufacturer who used a model-driven app to manage their warranty return process. When a customer had a faulty piece of gear, they'd contact the manufacturer, who would send them a replacement. And this process was managed through a case in this model-driven app. So the customer service agent would gather all the details that they needed from the customer, and once they had everything required to perform the exchange, they'd submit this case to the ERP system for fulfillment. What often happened after this case was submitted was we'd hear back from the customer. They'd received the wrong product or the wrong quantity, or it went to the wrong address. When we investigated this, we found that what was often happening was after the agent had gathered all the details they needed and submitted the case, the customer changed their mind. They're human. So the agent would go, they'd make some edits on the case and resubmit it to the ERP system, but nothing would change. The system was never designed to accommodate someone changing their mind. Changing your mind didn't exist in the context of this process. To our shame, we chalked this up to user error. However, it wasn't a case of user error. It was app maker error. We had fundamentally misunderstood our users and their context, and as a result, customers got the wrong product. So the big idea is this: as you're creating apps and experiences on the Power Platform, if you want to create exquisite experiences that your users absolutely love, you need to eliminate the term user error from your vocabulary. When you encounter mismatches between user expectation and app functionality or any other kinds of issues, you need to think in terms of app maker error. We've fundamentally misunderstood the user in some way, and we need to address that. And in so doing, you will better understand your users, and this will better enable you to create apps and experiences on the Power Platform that they absolutely love. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this was helpful.